Hi class, welcome to Psych 508, Lifespan and Developing, Aging Through Long-Term Extended Care. So I wanted to create this brief video to introduce myself, to talk about the course a bit, and just to review some of the basic little tidbits to note here and there that will hopefully help you out throughout the next 8 weeks. My name is Dr. Jenny Good. To get to know me a little bit more, I am in New Oxford, Pennsylvania, so I'm on the East Coast. With that being said, I'm going to show you a little bit about virtual office hours, how to get in touch with me, etc. I am a mother of 3 very young children. My oldest is turning 6 in October, and he's going to start kindergarten here in a little bit. And then I have a 3-year-old girl and a 2-year-old boy. So I'm a very active person, and when I'm not teaching, I'm busy running around, usually chasing my children around the kitchen island or taking them here or there. So that's a little bit about me personally. I'm also a very fanatical Baltimore Orioles fan, so I'm sure in the minority with that, but that's okay. Professionally, I am a clinical psychologist by trade. I have been fortunate to work with children as young as 5 and adults as old as 104. And I have been privileged to also have the experience to work in settings from outpatient all the way to inpatient and basically anywhere in between. So that being said, I've had a lot of years of clinical experience under my belt, and I feel that I'm fortunate with this experience, and I try to make that experience come to light in the classroom when thinking about lifespan and development, the multiple age ranges that I've worked with, and how I can help to apply these different theories and interventions in the coursework. So I get very excited about that and how we can work together and interact in order to do that together. In the next 8 weeks will be one of my main approaches and philosophies. So let's look at the course a little bit here. One of the first things you're going to want to do is you're going to want to click on the start here, which is over here to the left. Peruse the page. There's a lot of different things that are of interest and of value, talking about online etiquette and what that looks like. There's a couple links here that the CII has made, the Center for Instructional Innovation, and if you have free time to go on to their link, they have a lot of great videos if you need additional help with multiple different things with technology. Here, there's a quick video about Blackboard and another video about Adobe Connect. We don't have any synchronous courses with Adobe Connect during this time period, but for virtual office hours, you will need to learn how to use Adobe Connect. So that video might help you with that. And they have multiple trainings at the CII in order to really gain some breadth and knowledge with that as well. There's APA guidelines and resources listed, and then also a little blurb about the Office of Disability Services if you need help there. So please look through the Start Here tab. The next tab you're going to find is the course information. There is a brief intro there about the course, and then further down there's more information about me and who I am and the environments that I've been fortunate to teach in. You go down further, you're going to find the syllabus, a PDF format to review what we're going to be doing each week. The attendance policies notice as well, and then different rubrics for the discussion board as well as for the main paper in this course. And then there's further discussion about another paper assignment as well as the vignettes that we're going to be doing each week. So please review the course information. You're going to look over here to the left and you see listed weeks 1 through 8. If we click on week 1, we'll see that it's broken down. What we're going to address, the various topics per week. You're going to find the different readings and you're going to click in the folder, and that's how you're going to get to the readings. If we go back to the previous tab, there's another section here that tells you each week what is due. So of course there's the discussion boards that you're going to notice each week, and to get to them you can click on this prompt here, or you can click on this prompt here to the left. So you're going to have each week a certain theme, a certain concept that you're going to discuss, and you're going to need to post your initial posting that is reflective of your answer, your insight into these theories, what's being asked of in the prompt, Thursday by midnight, excuse me. After that time period, you're going to look at your peers, you're going to interact. This is where the meat is of the course, the discussion boards. And you need to respond to at least 2 of your peers Sunday by midnight. That's the deadline for that. So the discussion boards are a big part of this course. There's some other bigger papers and assignments that you're going to find in the syllabus. There's case study vignettes, and I mentioned that you'll find them throughout the course that you're going to do these. Now, these case studies are there for you to practice, for you to turn in, so I can see what you're thinking. There's not any particular points assigned to these case studies. However, I might give you extra points, especially if you're in the bubble at the end of the term, if you're really completing these thoroughly. So do the case studies, do the vignettes. This is what's going to really help you to learn the material and to really understand it and to help you to stretch in your clinical skin, as I like to say. So do the vignettes. There's no points associated with them, but it will reflect your grade if you do not do them. And if you do them, you will get a positive impact as well. Some of the major assignments you're going to find throughout the week, so one of them is a personality portrait. With this, you're going to look at your own personality and how it relates to the theories that you're going to discuss. It's further fleshed out as you approach it, but I just want to mention each of the major assignments. At the midterm, there's an essay assignment, so you will be responding to them and submitting them into Blackboard. And then there's some different assignments that are going to get you out into the field. A naturalistic observation of a child or adolescent. You're going to have 2 observations, and there's different forms that you're going to fill out for this, guidelines, but you must write it in APA format. So you're not going to turn in the paper and just answer the questions. You need to actually create a paper. The various links that you'll find with the questions are there to help guide you, to help give you a framework, but you're going to take the answers, take the observations, and write them in paper APA style format. There's also an in-depth interview of an older adult. So you're going to interview someone. There's questions again posted out there. You're going to ask them the questions, gain some clarity, some information about this population, and then write a paper on it. And then the final assignment is the essay assignment, the final essay assignment, which is similar to the midterm in that you're going to have several questions that you're going to be able to complete and review for that assignment. So I believe I covered most of the main assignments. As I mentioned earlier, this is an online class, so I want to make sure to give you information about how to contact me. Of course, email me as you need to. Post comments, questions in the discussion board that is titled, we'll look at here, Student Lounges for you to connect and visit one another. But to also post any questions that you might have, class question board, that's where it is. So that way you can post, and if I don't answer right away, maybe your classmate will have an answer. This is another board that I want you to post a video announcement. I have here how you are able to use Screencast-O-Matic, which is what I'm using right now. It's a free application where you're able to record videos. You can do it as I'm doing it where you're sharing your screen, but for this, you're just going to post a video of who you are, to talk about yourself a little bit, who you are, your hobbies, where you're at in the program, and anything interesting about you. So I want you to record a video and post it to the class intro site forum so we can really get to know one another. And last but not least, as I was alluding to, if you look over to the left here, you're going to notice the virtual office link. If you click on that, you're going to have an Adobe Connect link if you need to meet with me for virtual office hours. I have them listed here. If we need to meet and talk about something, please email me and set up an appointment, and I'll make sure that we have some time to connect. I'm going to send out some other emails here in a little bit about just expectations about an online learning classroom, how I would like for you to engage, and also talk about my availability and what that looks like. So that being said, I believe that's it. That's enough to think about, to wrap your mind around. I look forward to these next 8 weeks together, and it's a great class with so many components to it and a lot that we're going to cover. So hold tight, and I really look forward to our time together. Thank you.